For Christophe Gleizes, it is an ordeal that began over a year and a half ago, when in May 2024, while reporting on a football club in the Kabylie region of Algeria, he was arrested. He was in the country working on a piece about the JSK, one of Algeria's premier football clubs, and he'd been in contact with one of its leaders, who also happens to be accused of ties to a banned separatist group. Such contacts and past interviews for sports reports, along with being in the country on a tourist visa, were in the eyes of Algerian authorities grounds for arresting him. And in June, a court sentenced the journalist to 7 years in prison for, in their words, glorifying terrorism. For Gleizes, his lawyer and his family, he was simply doing his job as a journalist, or questioning a sports official and not being complicit with the interviewee's positions. The arrest and sentencing came as Franco-Algerian relations were increasingly strained. While an entirely different but also mediatized case, the release of the novelist Boualem Sansal in November revived hopes of a possible release.
We're somewhat optimistic, but we're still careful, because we've been trying to predict what will happen for a year and a half. There are positive signs, but saying he'll be home tomorrow, that's another story.
For Gleizes' lawyer, the appeal is a definitive moment.
He really wants to fight to convince the judges of his total innocence. We have here someone who's standing tall and is incredibly courageous.
The appeals judges are expected to either clear Gleizes of all charges, decide enough time has been served, or maintain the 7-year sentence, in which case Gleizes' family hopes the Algerian president would pardon and release the French journalist.